Salut, c'est Mel Béchartier. Je vous présente aujourd'hui un jeu que j'affectionne énormément, la série Trails of Cold Steel. Ici, c'est le troisième de Legend of the Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3. C'est une version Stadia que j'ai reçue justement de l'équipe chez Stadia, donc merci beaucoup en passant. Et je vais en profiter pour vous faire découvrir le début du jeu. J'ai passé le prologue parce que souvent dans cette série-là, les prologues, il y a comme des révélations. Puis étant donné que c'est le troisième jeu, ben il y a quand même des petites histoires là, qui se poursuivent. Donc, après le prologue, en commençant le chapitre 1, ça devrait quand même être moins pire parce que c'est quand même le début du jeu. Donc, on va voir des personnages qu'on a connus dans les deux premiers et la suite qui reprend à peu près une sorte de nouvelle génération d'étudiants pour la série. Donc, Cold Steel 3 et 4 se tiennent ensemble. 1 et 2 se tiennent ensemble. Donc, il y a quand même une petite coupure. Fait que c'est quand même pas trop grave de pouvoir passer de l'un à partir du 3. Fait que j'espère que vous allez aimer ma session découverte. Fait qu'on va commencer ça ensemble. Je vous laisse regarder la fin de la bande-annonce, en fait de l'ouverture intro du jeu, qui est quand même très typique. Fait qu'on peut déjà savoir un peu de quoi le jeu a l'air. Très japonais, très RPG, avec des combats en mode tour par tour. Fait que je vais vous faire découvrir ça. On reconnaît ici Reen Schwarzer, le personnage principal des deux premiers jeux. Et tout son groupe d'étudiants ici sur la photo. Fait que c'est quand même très bien. Donc, c'est parti pour l'introduction. Chapitre 1, en fait. 3 mois auparavant. Souvent, c'est comme ça que ça commence aussi dans le prologue. Il y a comme un gros événement majeur qui se passe, puis après ça, on retombe au chapitre 1 et on recule dans le temps pour savoir qu'est-ce qui s'est passé et quels sont les événements qui ont mené
The next
à...
stop is Leaves. Leaves. We will be stopped for...
Qu'est-ce qui a mené à cette grande bataille finale qui va probablement se rendre vers la fin du jeu. Fait que c'est pour ça aussi que je voulais pas montrer le prologue parce que c'est un petit spoiler souvent en même temps. Donc, on voit ici notre personnage arriver, Reen Schwarzer, et il s'en va rencontrer ce qui est un genre de mecha, qui est un énorme robot, Valimar the Ashen Knight, un robot que Reen est capable de monter, d'aller à l'intérieur
Have
pour
we
se
nearly
battre.
arrived?
Yeah.
Hello, Reen Schwarzer.
Sorry you had to be cooped up in Corellia Fortress this past month. And I'm sure this isn't exactly a first-class cabin either.
Not to worry. This is something that needed to be done. While resting, the drain on my energy is insignificant. Besides, if it will reduce the burdens you shoulder, I am more than happy to comply.
You know, I'd think there was a human in there if I didn't already know that was you talking. Thanks, Valimar.
You are welcome.
Is this it? Aha! Sure is.
Crying out loud. Don't know what all the fuss is about. Do they really need us to supervise unloading this junk?
Huh?
Picture that going through a landing port.
Wow.
I'd heard about them, but seeing one up close is wild.
Wonder what they're doing here.
A 7 ards tall humanoid weapon. Panzer Soldats or something, yeah?
No, I don't think so. Oh, this is the Ashen Knight, isn't it?
Get out of here.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I wouldn't have expected a civilian to know that, much less someone from outside Erebonia.
Let's just say I'm a little interested in things like this.
A little? Your whole family goes nuts for this kind of stuff. But how'd you know we're not from around here?
You have just the tiniest sliver of an accent. I'm guessing you're from somewhere down south? Liberal, maybe?
Is it that easy to tell?
Bingo. So what? That makes you the Ashton Chevalier?
Yeah, I'm surprised you knew that too.
Schwarzer, are you back here?
Patrick.
We'll be arriving in 5 minutes. Are you prepared?
All set. I'm good to go whenever.
Sorry for holding you up. We gotta get ready ourselves.
That's right. Thanks for talking with us.
Who are those two? They didn't appear to be your everyday civilians.
They're from Liberal. I guess they're getting off soon too. Something tells me I'll be seeing more of them at my new job.
Oh, is that... I admit, I have heard the rumors.
Oh, il y a une nouvelle job. Parce que là, il vient de sortir de l'école, là. Fait qu'on va voir où est-ce qu'il va travailler. C'est un ancien étudiant.
Now
Patrick.
arriving at Leave Station. Leave Station. We will be stopped for 10 minutes to unload cargo.
Là, Patrick, c'est un ancien collègue étudiant lui aussi. Au Thor's Academy. Military Academy School. Donc l'école, l'académie militaire de Thor's.
It would appear little has changed. The Ashen Knight is as beloved by the masses as ever.
Well, I tried to lay low this past year. I've turned down all the interview requests I've been bombarded with.
It's little wonder then. For a young hero like yourself, such actions only serve to grant you an irresistible air of mystery. The rumors of your role in the Northern War have, by this point, far outstripped the truth. My apologies. That was a regrettable slip of the tongue.
No, it's all right. It's just something I'll have to deal with. Thank you, Patrick. For the last 2 years, you've helped me out more times than I can count.
Well, that was sudden. I have simply been performing my duty as a member of the glorious Class 1. Of course I could spare some consideration for a hapless classmate with barely enough attendance to graduate. One who has unreasonable tasks thrust upon him on a near-daily basis, yet somehow manages to triumph regardless.
And you said I was sudden. You're serving as the deputy of the Marquis's family in Ordis now, right? I'm sure that's no walk in the park either, but I know you'll give it everything you've got.
But of course, there's no way I can allow us to fall behind House Alberea. I recommend you do the same for whatever may come at your unique new workplace. And seeing as she is not so terribly far, do be sure to keep in touch with Lady Elise. Perhaps you might even put in a good word?
Thanks again for all your help, Patrick. But that's an entirely different matter.
Lady Elise, c'est sa sœur, Irene. Sa petite sœur.
Take care. Hope to see you again soon.
Indeed. Oh yes, it nearly slipped my mind. About that pledge Class 7 made 1 year ago. I hope to see it come to fruition.
Oh. Yeah, I hope so too.
Il y a toujours des longues introductions, puis beaucoup de dialogues dans ce jeu-là. Moi, c'est ce que j'aime parce que c'est l'histoire que je trouve intéressante aussi, une histoire avec des conflits militaires, mais aussi des conflits de classe. Les gens de la haute classe sont vus différemment des gens du peuple, en fait.
Well, here I am.
Fait qu'il y a toujours aussi des petites portions d'histoire, là, de background aussi, qui sont vraiment importants pour chacun des personnages que je trouve bien intéressants. Ça, c'est une ville que je ne connais pas.
I've never been to the suburbs west of Heimdall before.
Et je pense que ça, c'est la raison. Ray n'est jamais allé
Almost
non plus.
reminds me of Trista. There are even lino flowers blooming here. Trista. And the Academy. I wonder how everyone who's still there is doing. And how Principal Van Dyke is after he returned to active duty. I never would have dreamed something like that would happen. That must be it there. I can tell it's brand new even from here. They said they'd take Valimar to the hangar on site.
Reen?
Huh?
Oh, c'est une voix que je connais, ça.
It really is you, Rain. Wow, the magazines don't do you justice. You look so mature now. Did you get taller too? I almost didn't recognize you. Oh, did you not recognize me either?
Une ancienne étudiante, elle aussi.
I definitely haven't gotten taller, but I'm hoping my new work uniform adds some womanly charm. Oh, or maybe shows that my figure's filled out a little bit more.
Hold on.
Hmm?
It's just, well, we haven't seen each other in a while, and I could never get a hold of you. Then you just show up out of nowhere, dressed for work, in the same town I'm about to start work? I never imagined we'd end up working at the same place.
Sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. I thought you already knew.
Well, a lot happened before graduation. And after it. I'm sure you've heard all about it.
Of course. It was actually one of the reasons I decided to come here. But it sure was a nice surprise to hear you'd be joining me.
Same for me.
Well, anyway, congratulations on graduating, Rain. I'm sure there are plenty of other people who want to say that to you. But I figured I'd do it before anyone else.
Thanks, Toa. Wait, do you want something more professional, like Ms. Herschel now?
worry about it. Toa is just fine. Remember what I said when we first met? There's no need for formalities with me. Miss Herschel is awfully tempting, though.
She hasn't changed a bit. So, Toa, you've been here a little while now, right? What's our new workplace like?
Well, I'm sure they told you a bunch of different things when you accepted your position. But I think this job is going to turn out to be a lot more difficult than you expect.
Will it? I've been mentally preparing myself for the worst. I just hope I'm ready. Have you already met all of our colleagues?
Yeah, we've all met. You're the last to arrive. I'll introduce you to them. But brace yourself, okay?
I feel like the butterflies in my stomach have turned into stampeding rhinociders.
It's okay. I'm in the same boat as you. Let's work together as fellow graduates of Thors and get through this.
Roger that. Oh, we're here.
Ça, fait qu'il travaille à l'académie
The
militaire.
color's
mais-
different, but it's nice they kept the horned lion crest.
Ouais, une nouvelle branche.
Mhm.
Un corps plus.
This is the main
différent.
entrance to our new workplace. Welcome, Reen. To the newly established Thors Military Academy branch campus in Leeds.
Oui, donc il passe d'enseignant, d'étudiant à enseignant. C'est très bien.
Reen Schwarzer, welcome. I am Michael Irving of the Railway Military Police. Branch campus though it may be, I will do my utmost to serve as chief instructor.
Well, well, lucky me. Didn't expect to run into such a celeb at a place like this. Name's Randolph Orlando. Got transferred here from the Imperial Army Crossbell Unit. I've been hearing your name all over lately. Pleasure to finally meet the man himself.
Reen,
I'm Reen Schwarzer. Just a rookie who recently graduated from Thor's main campus. Pleased to meet you, Major Irving, First Lieutenant Orlando.
Likewise. It's an honor to be able to work with the famous Ashen Chevalier. But keep in mind, we're not looking for heroics from Divine Knights here. We're only interested in your aptitude as an instructor.
Understood. He's from the Railway Military Police. I certainly didn't expect to find a ranking officer like him working here. Not to mention...
That look tells me you know a bit about my sordid backstory. Been peeking through the intelligence division's files, I take it.
Yes, I can't deny it. From what I could tell, it was a pretty complicated situation that sent you here.
Not as complicated as yours, I'm sure.
anyway, all of us instructors are here now. Major, Instructor Randolph, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Indeed. I'm curious to see what you'll bring here, especially after you turn down a position with us. I've been curious as to why.
So you knew about that?
Oh, that's so? You must be better than you look for the RMP to roll out the red carpet. I heard you graduated early. What are you, like 17 or something?
Actually, I'm 21.
What? Nuh-uh. You're seriously only 3 years younger than me?
4 instructors. That's about what I was expecting, honestly. Are we going to teach the entire curriculum among us, though?
Correct. There aren't many students, but it will still require great work on our part. Training, lectures, all manner of miscellaneous tasks. We will, however, receive assistance from the special advisor and the principal.
We have a special advisor? And what's our principal like?
Well,
Let's just say that out of all the people in this great big empire, I never thought I'd meet someone quite as intense as our principal.
Really?
Try not to be too shocked, okay? You've
Oh.
actually met her before, Reen.
C'est quelqu'un qu'on connaît.
Thank you for waiting.
Speak of the devil.
Whatever is that slack-jawed expression for? I believe we met during the Civil War. Or have you already forgotten my face? Not that I give a whit either way.
No, of course not. It's good to see you again, Professor Schmidt. I've always appreciated how you helped me with Valamar's Tachi.
As I said before, save it. Though my title is Special Advisor, I plan to focus only on my research. Do endeavor to make yourself useful to me, Schwarzer. Or should I say, Ashen Awakener.
He was one of Professor Epstein's disciples, right? Or maybe not. You sure he ain't some faker?
No, he's the real deal.
I'm starting to understand why I got hired here in the first place. I never imagined I would meet you here.
Oh, it's been about half a year, hasn't it, Schwarzer? Well, since we've all gathered, allow me to say a few words about myself.
Aurelia.
During the Civil War, I was the general of the defeated Noble Alliance. I then oversaw the Northern War, resulting in the annexation of Northumbria. But you may think of me as Aurelia Le Guin, principal of Thor's branch campus.
Reen,
All that packed into one woman. Guess it's not so crazy for you to be here after all, eh, Major?
Principal Le Guin, it's time. Shall we proceed?
Yes, let's begin. Herschel, gather up our fledglings and bring them to the grounds.
yes, ma'am. I'll see you soon, Reen.
Bah. Alrighty, let's see what kind of guys and gals we got.
Schwarzer, see to it you aren't late.
Late?
To our entrance ceremony, of course.
What?
That would be because we set the date and time without telling you. You'll even be meeting your fledglings there. Exciting, no? Show them what it means to be the Ashen Chevalier.
It's starting to seem like the rumors about this place being difficult weren't exaggerations. All right then. I should probably put these on.
Oh, fait que là, il est rendu avec des lunettes. Oh, ça le rend plus intello. Professeur Schwarzer. Ah, ah. Oh, on l'a vu, elle. Elle était dans le train. Hey, ça le change. Hein? Wow.
That woman.
Isn't she the Golden Rakshasa? And that black-haired guy!
Whoa, he's super famous. Huh, it's him.
Seriously?
Oh dear. How unexpected.
The Ashen Chevalier.
No way.
Probablement que ça va être eux, ceux qui ont
That girl
parlé, qui vont
is-
faire partie de notre groupe. Ils ont mis l'accent sur eux autres.
Attention! I will have silence! We will now begin the entrance ceremony for Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. The opening speeches will be omitted. We will begin by announcing class assignments. First, Class 8, Combat Tactics. The instructor is Randolph Orlando.
Right. Step forward when I call your name. Jessica, Wayne, Sydney, Maya. Ash, Freddie, Gustav, and Leonora. You 8.
Next, Class 9, Military Finance. The instructor is Toa Herschel.
I'll call out names now. Sandy, Kyrie, Tita, Louise, Tatiana, Valerie, Muse, Pablo, and Stark. There are 9 of you in total.
Class 8 and Class 9. Combat Tactics and Military Finance. Then the ones left over are...
Silence! We will now have a word from our principal. Principal, if you would.
I am Aurelia Le Guin, principal of the branch campus. As some of you are new to Erebonia, not all of you may be familiar with my name. That, however, is of little concern to me. A few of you may have noticed already, but I'll spell it out for the rest. Thor's main campus will be welcoming the Crown Prince this year. As such, it will go through heavy reform. This campus is a place they can toss aside those deemed too troublesome, or those with problematic backgrounds. Just like that, all of you, our instructors, and even myself, are here because we have been tossed aside.
Wow, ok.
Hey now.
No, Principal Le Guin, that is far too...
However, there is a saying, be ever vigilant as though the world is a battlefield. Such a mindset is difficult to learn in times of peace. However, the situation we find ourselves in is a perfect environment for it. Those who lack the resolve to better themselves, to reforge themselves in the fires of adversity, leave now, or you run the risk of leaving later, in Adios's arms.
C'est intense.
Very well. In that case, I welcome each and every one of you to Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. I greet you with these familiar words from Emperor Dreikels.
Well, I'm nice and overwhelmed now, but...
Just where are we supposed to go? General,
Reste 4.
Principal, could I get you to announce the final class?
Huh?
Very well. We'll be picking up after the main campus's classes 1 through 6, with our own classes 7 through 9. The 3 of you make up Class 7, Special Operations. Your instructor will be him, Reen Schwarzer.
Ah, ils sont seulement 3, ok. Je pensais que la petite blonde était avec eux autres.
Wow! I looked over the blueprints, but I didn't think it'd be this big.
Don't get so excited. This facility is nothing remarkable. As I explained before, much of your duties will be performed here under my direction. I expect nothing short of raw talent from a Russell.
So, she's a student here after all. I could swear I've heard the name Russell somewhere before. But more importantly, that we're Class 7 is clearly no coincidence. Only 3 students, and she's one of them.
Combat tactics and military finance are undergoing their orientations at the moment. Special operations will be having an orienteering exercise. You must make it through this facility in one piece.
In one piece?
What is this building for?
It's called Einhell Keep. It was built in conjunction with the branch campus for testing new methods of training. The interior is fully controllable via orbal technology and features variable difficulty levels. As for your exercise, you will be combating monsters and such unleashed within the keep.
What?
Monsters?
Now I understand. Special operations, indeed. I guess this is a fitting enough exercise, given our class's name. And it's not just for my students either, is it?
It helps that you're quick on the uptake. That said, don't assume it will be the same as the Class 7 you were part of. Rather than an experimental clash between social classes, this one will act as an established task force for assignments in the field. And as its instructor, you will have your students see each assignment through.
It's all starting to come together.
Hold on just a second. We did what you said and came here, but what the heck is all this crap? This is just... I mean, no one ever told me I was being put in some shady Black Ops squad.
Your placement in Class 7 is the result of your aptitude test, Cadet Crawford. If you are dissatisfied, you have the option to pack your bags and return to the Military Police Academy.
That's all the way in Crossbell.
I've yet to accept the situation, but I understand it now, at the very least. Can you give us more details?
Certainly. Instructor Schwarzer and the 3 of you will enter the keep and stand by for further instructions.
OK, fait que là, on a les Master Quartz. On en a d'abord chacun un.
While on standby, they will explain their qualifications as you brief them on the use of the Arcus 2.
Understood.
Bah! Finally, we can begin the trial. Disciple candidate, don't dawdle. Everything must be up and running in 10 minutes.
Yes.
On voit qu'elle est comme une technicienne. Une ingénieure.
Damn. Looks like this school's even more messed up than I'd heard.
I'd prefer if non-affiliates stayed off the premises.
Take it easy. I ain't here to cause trouble. As soon as she's done with her orientation, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Very well. You may have been referred here by the royal family, but don't forget your place. That extends to any actions you and your friends will take in the Empire from here on out.
Ha! I'd say that's up to you guys, you know? You got a whole country up to its neck in plots and schemes, and then a screwed up school like this pops up out of nowhere. Really makes you wonder who's pulling the strings around here.
I suppose I should have expected as much from an A-rank bracer.
A facility full of untested mechanisms certainly sounds like a playground for the professor. So how much do you already know?
Nothing too specific. The above-ground portion is a cube measuring 50 arch on each side, and the below-ground area is still being expanded.
Are the two of you already acquainted?
We are. I just had no idea she'd be one of my students. But that's neither here nor there. Let's start with introductions while everything's being prepped. I just got here earlier today, so I'm sorry I haven't had time to speak with you two yet. I'm...
Why even bother introducing yourself? We all know you're Rien Schwarzer, the Ashen Chevalier. The big hero who put an end to the Erebonian Civil War when he was just a student. Not to mention the occupation of Crossbell. I'm sure everyone in Erebonia knows who you are. Probably everyone in Crossbell, too.
In addition, you resolved incident after incident across the Empire as part of your schoolwork. Then, during the Northern War last October, you worked alongside General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius to annex Northumbria.
Le Guin? Like, our principal? Wait, what? And he helped occupy Northumbria?
That's erroneous. The actual circumstances were...
You're both very well informed. Though, calling me a hero is a bit much. I'd still like to say a little bit about myself. As you know, I'm Rien Schwarzer. I'm a graduate of Thor's Military Academy's main campus. I got my diploma just last month, and I'm starting as an instructor here at the branch campus today. I'll be overseeing martial arts and Panzer Soldat training outside the classroom. Inside the classroom, I'll be teaching history. That is, of course, in addition to being the homeroom teacher for Class 7 Special Operations.
I'll go next.
Kurt Vander.
My name is Kurt Vander. I'm from the capital. I've heard more than just the common stories about you.
You're a Vander. That would make you General Zex and Lieutenant Colonel Mueller's...
Mueller is my older brother, and Zex is my uncle. Though I'm aware I look nothing like them, right up to my hair.
Yeah. It's true, he doesn't have dark hair or even a similar build.
By the way, are those glasses fake? They don't look good on you at all. You should probably get rid of them.
Oof.
Fashion is clearly not their intended function.
All right, I get it. They don't look good. No need to rub it in. Nice to meet you, Kurt. You're up next.
I'm Una Crawford. I transferred here from the Crossbell Police Academy. And honestly, I'd rather not be here. But if that's how it's gonna be, then I'll just have to make the most of it.
Ah, Crossbell. I had my suspicions. So, when you say police academy, you're talking about the military police academy, right?
There was no military slapped on the name before the annexation. You guys are the ones who changed it. Are you saying I can only call it by the official name the great and powerful Erebonia has blessed it with?
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry.
On comprend pourquoi qu'elle est là, hein?
Well,
Elle a été tassée,
I might
entre
have
guillemets,
overreacted.
comme la directrice a mentionné au début.
But I still don't accept that name.
Yeah. That's completely understandable.
I'm last then. Altina Orion, formerly part of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Isn't that classified?
My affiliation with them ended upon my enrollment here. On paper. Please, think nothing of it.
I feel as though I've just heard something I shouldn't have.
The Intelligence Division is pretty hardcore, isn't it? Hold up! What do you mean, on paper?
Slip of the tongue. Oops.
There's that snark.
Thank you for waiting. Preparations are now complete for the Level 0 Einhell trial. If you haven't already, please set your Arcus 2s now.
Is that the girl from earlier?
I was under the impression she was a student, like us.
Understood. Give us just a moment. Each of you were given one of these, right?
Ah, that.
I was sent one, but I haven't turned it on yet.
Notre outil de travail.
It's a battle orbment. Normal battle orbments are personal devices that link with their user and can produce a variety of effects. They can improve your physical abilities and allow you to cast orbal arts, among other things. But this is the newest model, the Arcus 2. It has a few additional functions.
Interesting.
It's a little different from the Enigma models in Crossbell.
To be precise, they are the product of a collaboration between the Reinford Company and Epstein Foundation. I assume these models are combat-ready?
Yeah, I'll explain how they work. Now, each of you take one of these.
Prends la Master Quartz.
We get Master Quartz?
The Enigmas did have these.
The basics should be the same. Go ahead and set your Master Quartz in a central slot.
Yes, sir.
Here?
I should set mine while they're at it.
Bon, si je vais passer vite, là, parce que je suis un petit peu... Ça ressemble un peu aux anciens jeux, fait que... Ok. Ici. Arts. Master. Et voilà.
Whoa!
I can feel it working.
Now that you've set your Master Quartz, you're synced with your Arcus units. You should be able to notice a significant difference in combat.
All right.
Okay.
How long do you intend to...
Sorry, Professor.
Oh,
We're ready.
attends.
Then let's not waste any more time. Level 0 begins on floor B1. The trial will be considered completed once you return to ground level.
Professor, isn't that red love? Sir, you shouldn't use that.
Oh, don't act like you have a lick of common sense. You're Albert's granddaughter. It's time we saw what Class 7 Special Operations is made of. I'm curious to see if you can survive with a passing score.
Hey, watch the floor!
Whoa.
Huh?
What? Right yourself and brace for the landing. Altina, you...
Clown Soleus.
Never mind.
Pratique.
What happened? I remember that professor talking, then the floor opened up.
It was Yuna, correct?
Huh?
My apologies, but if you could move. It's not that you're heavy, but I'm having trouble breathing.
Well then, history repeats itself.
The floor appears to be padded, so bruising should not be an issue. How strangely like the obscene positions you often find yourself in, Instructor Reen.
Please don't say things that'll give people the wrong impression. Oh, wow. I'm surprised you're already calling me an instructor.
That is your current designation.
I assure you, I didn't intend for this to happen. Then again, I suppose intent is irrelevant. I won't make any further excuses. You may hit me if it'll make you feel better.
How very admirable of you. You being so calm about it just pisses me off even more. So I think I'll take you up on that.
Bon, les deux se parleront pas.
Erebonian boys are just so...
I do not believe his nationality was a factor.
You were just a little unlucky. Not unlucky. I lacked the expertise to make a proper landing. That resulted in embarrassment for one of my classmates. I admit my fault.
I see. He's so mature for his age. Well, minus one stinging cheek, the three of you look fine to me. So it's time to begin storming the keep. But first, I'll need each of you to show me your weapons.
This whole thing is a joke, right? Do we really have to play along?
I know the professor, and he isn't the type to joke around. He's serious about measuring each of our abilities. I want to learn everyone's combat styles so we can work together and get out of here safely.
Understood. These are my weapons.
Two swords?
That takes skill.
You're using the Vanderschool's dual blade style then. I knew of it, but I've never met a practitioner.
I admit our greatsword style has far more notoriety, but that style also requires one to be born with a broader physique. These blades are better suited for the likes of me.
I didn't realize. Well, Yuna, how about you?
I'm still not down for all this, but I get it. This is a military academy, so here you go.
Another dual wielder.
You use side-handle batons?
They look a little more complicated than that. What are they exactly?
These are gunbreakers, special tonfa with guns installed, developed by the one and only CGF. They can switch between melee and mid-range firing.
An intriguing weapon.
The Crossbell Guardian Force, right? If I recall, First Lieutenant Orlando was once part of it. He'd left long before the occupation disbanded them, though. Good to know. We'll see how well they work in action today. You do seem to know your way around them.
Of course I do. I trained with them at the police academy. And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
We'll see where everyone stands once we've engaged in actual combat. You're up next, Altina.
Understood.
Hold up. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. Who let a kid enroll at a military academy?
I've been curious about that myself. She claimed to be with the intelligence division, but surely she won't be joining us in battle.
Well, personally, I agree.
There is no need for concern. My physical age is approximately 14 years old. I am no small child.
Physical age? No, you're definitely small.
I also have my weapon, the basis for my admittance into the intelligence division.
What the hell?
This explains that black shadow I thought I saw earlier.
Clown Soleus, a combat shell. The latest version of the line of special weaponry. Further details are classified. Suffice to say, it will contribute to our overall fighting strength.
Are things like that normal in the Empire?
Of course not. It's my first time seeing something like this, too. The Golden Rakshasa, the Ashen Chevalier, and even a girl like her. What manner of place is this branch campus?
I don't blame either of you for having questions, but we can save them for another time. By the way, this is my weapon.
Of course. The Tachi is used by students of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school.
Just like back then. I mean, it's just like the sword Arios used.
Right. It's not an Imperial-style sword. It comes from the East. I guess the Divine Blade of Wind is pretty famous in Crossbell, huh?
A lot happened, but he still has plenty of fans. Even when a certain empire has made him a wanted man.
Yeah, I suppose so. That covers everyone then. Let's be on our way.
Okay.
We're currently on floor B1. If we make it back up to ground level, this little trial will be over. I'll give you some tips along the way on combat, how to use arts, and your Arcus units. Follow me, and proceed carefully and deliberately.
I'll give it my all.
Commence mission.
The entrance is right over there. Let's move out as soon as we're ready.
Yes, sir. Just what the heck is all this?
Ok, fait que là, faut se rendre. C'est ça. En rouge, c'est les ennemis. Puis ici. Bon. Ça, c'est les actions qu'on a. Puis ici. C'est ça, il y en a qui sont déjà équipés. On n'a pas des nouveaux. Okay, c'est ça. Fait que quand on va en avoir des nouveaux, on va pouvoir aller les équiper sur les lignes qui restent. Elle a rien. Il n'y a rien. Okay. Bon, fait qu'on va y aller. On a le premier monstre ici.
Everyone ready?
Yeah. Ok, donc là à gauche, c'est l'ordre dans lequel on va se battre. Et il y a des petits perks qui vont arriver une fois de temps en temps. Là, pour l'instant, on peut juste attaquer. C'est ça. Pour chaque personnage, on a il y a trois jauges. En fait, la jauge de HP, qui est notre santé, EP, qui est notre magie, et CP, qui sont des points spéciaux, qui est vraiment une autre attaque qui donne des attaques plus physiques, vraiment plus puissantes. Les crafts, c'est ça, les craft points. Puis on en accumule à chaque fois qu'on se bat. Tu vois, Rain, il y en a eu, il est rendu à 103.
Very well.
Il reste plus grand-chose, on va juste l'attaquer normalement.
All right.
Ah, faut être trop loin, elle se rend pas. Fait qu'on va essayer avec les... c'est quoi ça? Focus Break. Electric Discharge pour l'ennemi. Mais je sais pas si ça se rend. Non, c'est ça, elle se rend pas. Elle peut pas rien faire hein, pour l'instant. Je vais la faire bouger à la place. Je vais la mettre ici.
Now.
Here I go.
Là, c'est encore à son tour.
Nice! We did it!
On va en chicane, là. Plus tard, on va apprendre... Ok, ah oui, c'est ça qui est bien aussi. La première fois qu'on bat un ennemi, quand on le rencontre par la suite, c'est qu'on a ses stats. Fait que c'est plus facile de savoir à combien il est rendu. Ouais, donc ici, on peut se refaire une tantôt. On n'a vraiment rien perdu, là, mais... Ah, ça, on peut se reposer. La carte se dévoile au fur et à mesure aussi qu'on avance. Bon, on va tirer les arts. Arts, c'est de la magie, donc.
Sit! Now, bring it on!
Les arts, c'est ça, il y a un genre de temps de chargement, fait qu'on peut pas les activer tout de suite. Fait que pour ça, il y a toujours un petit délai avant que l'attaque se charge. Si on y va en direct, c'est une attaque directe par exemple, c'est ça, ça se fait aussi.
Very well. Arcus, activate!
Oh, bravo!
Yeah!
C'est fait pour lui.
Here I go!
Il en reste pas beaucoup, je vais juste faire une attaque normale.
Well, look at that!
C'est le fun dans ce jeu-là parce que l'ennemi qu'on a visé il a été défait avant que Kurt puisse faire son art. Donc c'est aligné tout de suite dans l'ennemi suivant. Puis ça c'est cool parce que il n'y avait pas ça dans les premiers jeux. Dans les premiers jeux, il y avait tiré dans le vide puis on aurait juste manqué notre shot. Puis ça c'est un petit peu plate. Fait que c'est une belle amélioration qu'ils viennent d'ajouter au troisième. Fait que là, on a reçu un nouveau quartz. Fait qu'on va pouvoir aller l'assigner à quelqu'un. Puis ça, je vais aller le faire tout de suite. Puis... non, quartz. Puis c'est un vert. Fait que je vais aller le mettre à Kurt. Parce que lui, il a déjà un vert par défaut. Fait qu'il va pouvoir l'utiliser. Breathe. C'est qu'il va pouvoir nous redonner un petit peu de santé à tout le monde. Ouais, puis là, vu que les gens, là, ils ont perdu un petit peu de santé, je vais aller me reposer. Bon, pour continuer. Puis l'ennemi qu'on a vaincu, ben, il reviendra pas. Fait que dans le fond, on va pouvoir avancer quand même. Et voilà. Donc là, on est en pleine forme. On a HP, EP complet. On va être prêt pour lui. Je pense qu'elle va pouvoir y aller pour des attaques à distance, elle, parce qu'elle est capable
Everyone ready?
d'une moitié. gunner, elle s'en va plus loin. Là, ce qui est le fun, c'est que son gun est capable, c'est ça, d'atteindre plusieurs personnes s'ils sont dans le même range. Ils sont assez près les uns des autres.
My turn.
Je sais-tu un échange, une attaque.
Yeah.
Now.
Non, il n'y a pas de S-Craft. S-Craft, il est super attaque. Mais pour ça, il faut qu'il soit complètement chargé. Puis je pense qu'ils ont même pas encore débarré. Je vais faire un area medium. Ça va être capable d'avoir plusieurs personnes, plusieurs ennemis en même temps.
Charging.
Let's go.
Ah non, il s'est passé, talent.
An opening.
Est-ce que tu vas dans le cercle? Ils sont deux dedans.
Let's go.
S-Craft, c'est juste un. Craft. S plus raid slash. Oh, ça va faire mal. Oh, j'ai les 4. Yes.
Strike. It's my turn.
Ouais, ça c'est réglé. Ils sont paralysés. Ouais, c'est quasiment fini. On va faire là. Elle est dans le cercle avec les deux autres. On devrait être bon pour terminer ça de belle façon.
Battle
Et
complete.
voilà.
Let's continue. Il y a des petits trucs de combat ici qui sont bien pratiques.
Sit!
Hein, ramasser des matériaux. Est-ce que ça on va les utiliser après ça?
I found some treasure!
Firebolt. Ok, ça, je vais aller. Je vais aller la signer aussi. Est-ce que tu fais un genre en rouge par défaut? Non. Ok, ça, je vais le mettre à elle. Ça, on peut tous les remanipuler et les rechanger après. Là. Fait que ça, c'est bien. Pour l'instant, je les mets sur ceux qui sont là.
Now,
Puis
brace yourself. I'm up.
Au fil du jeu, on est capable de rejouer avec. Craft, une ligne, area. Ah, area, je suis capable d'avoir les 3. Ok, on va essayer ça.
Get back. Let's go.
67. Tiens.
Is that all?
Ok, on voit les petits pas de où est-ce qu'on est arrivé, fait que c'est plus facile de se retrouver aussi pour être sûr de ne pas retourner en arrière. Oh, c'est plus grand ici. Ok. Oh, Combat Links. Ça, c'est le fun, c'est qu'on peut lier deux personnes en même temps. Fait qu'ils vont pouvoir s'aider, se donner un petit coup de main. Ça, c'est des habilités aussi au fil du jeu qui
All right,
let's go.
I shall go.
It's my
vont
turn.
gagner en expérience. Fait que là, ici... Je crois que c'est dans le tactique. Non, ça... Ah oui, cette ligne. Ok, je l'ai ici. Fait qu'elle, elle va se lier. Ça, je vais les mettre les autres ensemble. Ah. Non, j'ai pas le droit. Ok. Ah oui, je peux. C'est bon. Et, fait que je vais au moins mettre ceux qui se connaissent ensemble. Ok.
We strike.
Tiens, je l'ai pogné par en arrière. Fait qu'en l'attaquant par derrière, ça fait qu'on a l'avantage. Je l'ai pas encore. C'est ça. Puis ça, en combat, on est capable aussi de sélectionner directement d'ici. Si on veut mettre des gens en même temps ensemble. Fait que ça, eux autres, on les a croisés avant. Fait que c'est pour ça qu'on voit leur HP. Lui, c'est la première fois. Fait que c'est pour ça qu'il est toujours en point d'interrogation.
There. I'm up.
here I go.
Le combat link, ça nous donne un...
Set, striker.
Un striker, la statue.
My
Ça
turn.
nous donne un deuxième coup, en fait.
Yeah. Useless.
Puis, critique.
Let's go.
Ah, ça, je l'ai manqué, mon combat link.
I'm up.
Strength depleted. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no!
All right. Yeah.
Bon, fait que moi, on s'est débarrassé de lui. Les autres sont plus
My
petits.
turn.
Ok, lui... Strike. C'est quoi ça? C'est lui qui peut guérir. Je pense que je vais l'utiliser.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks.
I'm up.
Il reste qui sont empoisonnés pareil.
It's my turn.
An opening.
Hein?
Let's go.
Non, j'ai été un petit peu trop cavalière.
I'm up.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Let's go.
Ouais, je suis pas mal.
Is that all?
Ouais, ça, je l'ai raté tantôt comme bassin, puis j'aimerais ça réussir à pouvoir en faire un autre tantôt. Comme ça, on va pouvoir voir de quoi ça a l'air pour vrai. C'est ça selon le niveau du combat link et les actions vont changer.
You've just crossed the halfway point. Best of luck on the second half.
Yes. Thank you.
Allez.
What kind of campus would build a facility like this on site?
Ok, des petites potions, là, j'ai rien ici. Poche, qui va être guérir. Ok, que je vais utiliser un item, là. Je vais l'avoir. Puis le reste. Non, le reste, je vais. Pour l'instant, ça va être correct. Ok. Non, un autre petit dessin. Tiens.
We'll end this quick!
Là, on a l'avantage. Là, mon coup, il est critique en partant. Fait que moi, j'aime ça. Souvent, je prends celui qui a le plus au début.
It's down!
Let's
Let's go, Altina!
Yes!
Puis c'est ça, comme Batlink. Avec là, tu vois, on a plus de...
Very well.
On a le droit d'une deuxième attaque avec notre allié.
Yeah!
It's my turn!
Non.
Set,
gunner! Non, gun, je vais l'atteindre. Yes.
Yeah! Well, look at that.
Okay, next. Ah, c'est eux qui m'ont empoisonné tantôt. Je vais juste aller voir ici. Je vais aller chercher
Treasure
ça.
located.
Oh, un accessoire. C'est vrai, j'ai pas regardé l'équipement. L'équipement ici. L'accessoire permet... Ah! Ok. Fait que ça permet qu'il pourra pas tomber. Il pourra pas tomber KO. Revives avec 50% de santé. On aime ça. On aurait eu besoin tantôt.
Enemy found. Begin suppression.
Fireball. Tiens, je vais envoyer du feu. Je vais montrer. Ouais, au premier. Non, attends, je peux savoir les 3. Je suis capable de 2. Le 3 de la fin. Non, tiens, je vais en prendre 2.
Get back!
Non, il est mort.
My turn.
Il y en a 2 aussi. Tiens.
Strike!
All right.
Non, je me suis éliminé de 1. Les autres, ils sont rapprochés. Fait qu'avec le gun, je suis capable de tuer les 2.
Our chance!
Rush.
Kurt!
Leave it to me.
I shall go.
Je m'en rajouter un. Hein. Puis les lignes aussi, ça fait que les 2 personnes vont lier aussi, vont se lier d'amitié. Fait que leur lien va être de plus en plus
Was my
fort.
support helpful?
Yeah, thanks as always.
Fait que pour les 2 qui sont en chicane, ça va pouvoir les aider aussi. À travailler ensemble. Oh, on arrive à la fin, on dirait. Il est plus gros. Ouais, on a les combat things maintenant. Ok. Essayons ça.
Everyone ready?
Bon, fait qu'eux commencent. Ça nous aide pas. Là, faut vraiment que je ramène de la santé à mes troupes. Ok, fait que toi. Critique. Ouais, avec un coup critique, là, on va essayer d'avoir le plus de monde possible au début. Là, ici, j'en ai 3. Ouais. Si je me passe ici, j'en ai 3 aussi. Je vais prendre les autres. Ouais, un petit point sur tout le monde. Let's go.
Get back! Now!
Yes,
Let's go, Altina!
Yes!
All right!
Ah, c'est parfait ça.
Set! Striker! Set! Gunner!
Un gunner. Qu'est-ce que je veux? Ok, ici, il y en a 3. Elle a mis juste un. Ok, donc je vais mettre lui. Ouais, comme ça, elle va pas en toucher 3 en même temps.
There! Wide open!
It's mine!
Now.
Area. Ouais, on a 2. Ici, on a ça. Okay.
Charging.
My turn!
Craft. Craft, ici, on a 2. Ouais, il y a des petits points sur 2. Puis l'autre au bout, il a l'air paralysé. Fait que ça.
Strike!
Yes!
There!
It's mine! All right!
Ok. Celui, il a juste 400 d'HP. On a ça. Cross break. Ouais, je vais lui mettre toute la gomme, là. Le gros, là.
Take this!
It's my turn!
Ouais. 600. Non, lui, il est trop loin. Ok, fait qu'on va essayer d'avoir.
It's down!
Rush.
Let's go, Altina!
Understood.
Il m'en manque juste un. Il m'en manque plus.
Battle complete. Let's continue.
Yes.
Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
Stats updated.
Oh, il est pas mort.
Now, bring it on!
Ouais, là j'ai mon S-Craft, ma super attaque.
I'm up!
Fait que ça, c'est ça ici. Ça.
My blade, calm as still water.
Fait que ça, c'est quand mon CP.
Now!
Maximum 200. Sauf que ça l'utilise au complet dans ce temps-là. Fait qu'après ça, faut que ça recommence.
Seventh slash! Fallen leaves!
Whew. Everyone okay?
Reste efficace. Get back to the test. C'est pas terminé? Ouais, c'est réconcilié, c'est bien. Ok, on est rendu là. Il en reste un autre. Ok, là, je vais me guérir un petit peu avant. Ce que je vais faire, c'est que je vais utiliser les pouvoirs des gens. Tu vois, breathe. Étant donné que c'est pour la santé, on est capable de s'en servir. Mais là, ah, c'est pas si mal. Ah oui, c'est vrai, vu qu'ils ont levelé up, ils retrouvent leur santé pleine, dans le fond. Fait que c'est juste du EP qui manque. Ok, ben, je vais pas le gaspiller, je vais le garder. Je pense que je vais rester comme ça, je vais être correct. Ouais, la santé est assez bonne. Ok, c'est bon.
We strike!
Ouais, j'ai un double avantage en plus, fait que ça va m'aider. Je vais pouvoir donner plus de coups. Ici, j'en ai deux. Ouais, ça va le faire.
Let's go!
J'en ai assez pour une ligne. Ok, je peux passer. Non, je peux juste en avoir un. Je vais prendre ces deux-là.
Crimson Slash! Let's go!
C'est pas très efficace, hein? Craft, j'ai pas Rain Slash. Ah, lui, j'ai les trois.
Strike! There!
Yes.
It's mine!
My turn.
Oui, puis j'en ai. Non. Ok, je vais le mettre celui. Si j'arrive à les mettre confus, c'est le fun parce qu'ils s'attaquent entre eux.
All right!
Ça serait bien pratique. Quatre, 6, 40.
Yeah! Wide open!
Rush.
Kurt!
Yes.
I got it!
Yeah!
It's my turn!
44, 152. Ouais, ça va bien ça. Ça, lui, je m'en
My turn! Yeah!
Excellent.
Battle complete. Let's continue.
Ah, j'arrive à me sortir.
Just beyond there are the doors leading to your destination. Be quick about it.
Je peux me reposer ici, c'est...
Understood. Heading to target point.
Ouais, c'est ça, la pratique. Fait que c'est peut-être le boss qui est derrière cette porte-là, parce que ça finit tout par un boss, les donjons. Même. La sortie.
Wait a second.
Be on alert. I have detected a spike in mana.
In what?
Mana?
You guys need to get out of there right away!
Et voilà notre boss. Fait que ça veut dire que lui va être plus fort
Is
que
this
tout le
thing
monde.
a Panzer Soldat?
No, this is...
It's a magic knight. An orbal golem from the Dark Ages. Professor Schmidt, are you responsible for this?
I happened to acquire a few of these antique machines when they appeared during the Civil War. Though its output is lamentably inferior to Panzer Soldat's, its ability to act autonomously is useful. This will be your final challenge in this trial.
Is he serious?
What is wrong with him? This is going too far.
They're not capable of taking on a magic knight. Only one thing I can do. Heed my call. Valimar!
The use of a divine knight is prohibited for this trial. Level 0 was not calibrated to account for its intervention. Were you to use it against such an opponent, the data I would receive would be useless. You do have another option available to you, Schwarzer.
Against this?
Or if you'd prefer, you may choose to activate the new function installed in the Arcus 2s.
Please activate Brave Order. Olivier, Prince Oliver said that you would be able to use it for sure, Instructor.
Ah, fait qu'il y a une nouvelle façon de se battre.
I bid you felicitations on your recent graduation, delayed by duty though it was. I also wish to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Reem. These may seem on the paltry side as a gift for such an occasion, but I'd like for each of you to have the newly completed Arcus 2. I've added some fun little communication features to it, just for you. There are a few other new functions that can only be described as brilliant, so do give them a try next time you find yourself in a pinch.
All right, will do.
What is this?
I feel some kind of energy coming from him.
A combat link? No, it's different.
Prepare to engage in combat!
Bon, c'est quoi cette nouvelle habilité-là?
Brave Order. Class 7 Special Operations. Put everything you have into defeating the target!
Yeah! A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
Only one order can be issued per turn. Ok, on peut juste en sélectionner un à chaque tour. Ok, mais on peut utiliser le même plusieurs fois durant un combat. Ok, on va essayer ça. Fait qu'on va faire order. Et... Puis là, ça utilise... Ok. Les Brave Points, les points qui sont en haut à droite, les mêmes qu'on utilise durant les Link Attacks. Ok, fait que 50% réduction de damage ou une attaque. Ok. Attaque de 10% plus, 10 CP. 10 CP c'est bon parce que ça nous fait des points de combat vraiment plus.
Let's go! Raging Fire Formation!
Mon S-Craft, je l'ai pas encore. C'est ça, je me rends à 100, mais justement, ça va peut-être m'aider à me rendre plus vite. Firebolt. Je vais essayer un Firebolt. How do I?
All right!
Ah, le Firebolt, je vais aussi. On a deux à l'avoir. Ok, Cross Break. Ça.
Take this!
Let's go!
Ça, j'ai 8000. Ok. Craft. Ah, reorder. Tiens, lui, il va utiliser la défense.
Form up! Iron Will formation!
Tiens.
Very well.
Arts.
Arcus, activate!
I shall go.
Craft. Healing Energy, ça pour l'instant, je suis correct. Laser Beam.
Brionac, activate. Fire. There.
Yes.
Instructor Rean.
Got it!
There.
Yeah.
Des 1000 points à peu près.
Huh.
Ouais.
It's my turn!
Il est rendu à 5000. OK. Firebolt.
Very well.
Zero order. Ça, c'est le fun. Ça veut dire que nos arts, il n'y a pas de délai. Ils s'enclenchent tout de suite. Oh non, c'est pas ça. C'est qui coûte 0.
Here we go!
OK.
Take this!
Now. Brionac, activate. Fire.
Défense down. Ça, c'est bon parce que mon prochain coup il est critique. Fait que si sa défense est baissée, ça va m'aider. Ok.
Yeah.
En plus, il est fâché. Ah, il résiste au feu.
Yeah.
Ok, fait que je peux pas l'envoyer. Ok.
It's my turn!
4000, c'est bon. Lui, il est presque rendu à son S-Craft. J'ai besoin de ça, je suis à 81. Fait que je vais lancer une attaque normale, voir. Ouais, je suis à 91.
Very well.
Great slash, ça c'était bon, ça.
Strike!
Non.
All right!
Firebolt, c'est pas bon, mais c'est une middle shot.
Arcus, activate!
I shall go.
Ouais, je vais baisser sa défense encore.
Brionac, activate. Fire. There.
An opening!
Un petit peu plus.
It's my turn!
Oh, j'ai un S-Craft. OK. Fait que le S-Craft, je peux le déclencher n'importe quand. Fait que ce que je fais souvent, c'est que je l'attaque. J'ai déjà utilisé quelques points.
Sit! Now! Let's go, Altina!
Yes.
Puis le S-Craft, je peux le déclencher même si c'est pas mon tour. Comme là, c'est le tour de Kurt, mais lui, je peux y lancer pareil son S-Craft. Fait qu'il passe par-dessus. Kurt, il perd pas son tour, il va pouvoir le faire aussi après.
Now!
Fait que ça permet aussi d'effectuer plus d'attaques et des attaques fortes.
Seventh slash! Fallen leaves!
En tant que critique, des fois, ça me sauve les fesses.
Let's go!
Ouais, fait que lui, il peut quand même faire son truc. 500, yes!
Strike!
Presque fini. 610, on l'a eu. Alright. Yay!
Now, let's continue onward.
Oh,
All right, got it!
Ouais.
Yeah, I did it!
I must train even more.
D'accord, je pense qu'on a réussi.
Go.
Stamina depleted. A short rest is required.
Oh, you guys did amazing! But you took this way too far, Professor.
That was faster than I expected. I'll have to increase the difficulty next time.
Could you please listen to me?
This trial was completely absurd.
Next time? Is he gonna make us go through all that again?
The probability seems high.
At least that put an end to our orienteering exercise.
Thank you.
Great job, class. You all handled the first test of Brave Order very well. I'm proud of you. There are some areas each of you could improve on, but you just need to tackle them one at a time. I'm sure today hasn't instilled you with much faith in the idea of Class 7. Your class size and this trial are bound to raise some red flags.
Ses anciens étudiants, ses anciens collègues et amis.
Then you have an instructor who's only just graduated. What if he doesn't know what he's doing? Like I said, if you want to transfer to classes 8 or 9, I swear that I'll make it happen.
C'est nostalgique.
But it's something I want you to decide for yourselves. Think hard about what you believe, what you want to accomplish, what kind of future you want, and, most importantly, who you are. Only you can figure out if Class 7 is the right place for you. Take all that to heart, and I know you'll have your answer.
Una Crawford reporting. From today, I will be part of Class 7, Special Operations.
Really?
Don't get the wrong idea, okay? It's not because I want to. I never wanted to come to this school. I'd much rather be back in Crossbell. I don't like Erebonia, and I don't think much of you either.
So it seems.
But throughout the entire exercise, your guidance was clear and accurate. If you weren't with us, we never would have beaten that thing. Honestly, it's infuriating. And I'm annoyed I couldn't show off what I learned at the police academy. That's why I'm going to stay in Class 7 until I can prove myself. Until I can show up an annoying hero like you, Ashen Chevalier.
She's ridiculous.
At least she's consistent in her ridiculousness.
The annoying part aside, you really don't need to keep calling me a hero. But you know what? I respect that kind of determination. Welcome to Class 7, Una.
Got it.
Kurt Vander reporting. I will also join Class 7. That said, I have no definitive reason for doing so.
Oh?
I simply have no objections to the branch campus's decision to place me in this class. If anything, I'm grateful for the chances it'll give me to test my skills in real combat. I couldn't face my family if I allowed the blades I inherited to rust.
So they're heirlooms?
Metaphorical. He means the will of the Vander school.
I'm also interested in seeing what the 8 leaves can do. So far, I'm not impressed.
Whoa! That's way out of line.
I do not believe you're in any position to say that.
Well, that's because I'm still learning. Just like you guys. Welcome to Class 7, Kurt.
Thank you.
How about you, Altina?
There is no need for confirmation. While the details are classified, I intend to follow the protocols of the mission.
No, Altina, that's not what I mean. The answer needs to come from you.
Does she not understand?
I won't accept your participation unless you chose this. I don't care who originally placed you here, whether it was the principal, the intelligence division, or even the Imperial government. Why do you want to stay? It can be anything.
And it can't be what I said?
Hey! Why are you picking on her so much? I still don't get how you guys know each other, but you can't talk like that to a little girl who...
I can't think of a reason. All that comes to mind is how I've supported you on all of your operations this past year. If I'm to be at the branch campus, it is only right that I be in your class. It was also Class 7 who once stood in the way of my mission. Even if the students have changed, I find myself somewhat drawn to the name. Does that work?
It works for now. I'm glad you're staying, Altina.
Okay.
Oh, brother. You sure drew that out.
It's been one thing after another. I now officially declare the formation of Class 7 Special Operations. Let's all work hard and grow together. Not just as a class, but as comrades.
Oh, ils ont tout vu. Wow. Très bien.
That was so sweet, Rain.
I was wondering how things were going down here.
Foolish. No instructor has the authority to change a student's placement.
If any of them wanted to transfer, I would have allowed it.
Principal Le Guin, with all due respect.
Everything worked out, so it's fine. Didn't you hear? They decided for themselves. Classes 8 and 9 had a good start, too. Not bad for a trash bin. The coming days will be very interesting indeed. Train our fledglings well while you can. That is, if you don't want them to be swept away by this turbulent era.
Of course.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeesh! This is some school I landed myself in.
Damn, he's even worse than Gramps. Coming here to study is crazy enough, but you sure you want to work under that old goat?
Don't be like that. He's actually pretty amazing. And I feel like I'll be able to make a lot of friends here. But most importantly, I want to do all I can in place of everyone who couldn't come to the Empire.
Look at you, all grown up and doing your own thing. Guess I can't call you short stuff anymore, huh?
Oh.
Our old enemies are definitely on the move. Not just them. The Imperial government and a few other groups are up to something too. Thank the freaking goddess that dumbass was around to help me set up a long-distance line. If anything happens, I'll be here in a flash. Don't hesitate to call me, Tita. You got that?
You bet. But only if you promise me you'll be careful, Agate. Don't do anything too crazy.
Bon, fini par connaître
I see.
son nom.
For both the main and branch campuses?
Yes, their first day ended without incident. Class 7, Special Operations, Class 8, Combat Tactics, and Class 9, Military Finance have all been established.
Man, oh man. Just when I thought we finally shoved that beast in a cage, Erebonia's #1 sweetheart just had to show up wanting to be an instructor.
Indeed. Between them and a certain capable young woman, there's far more talent there than one would ever expect from a trash bin. Perhaps there wasn't a need to send him there from Crossbell so soon after all.
Who do you think you're fooling? We all know why you really sent him. But whatever, a powerhouse like him will come in handy.
I'm not sure this is appropriate.
In any event, the wheels are now in motion. With Northumbria's annexation, every bush those serpents would dare hide in has been burned to ash. They have no choice left but to try and reclaim their master's plan. As for the branch campus, that pitiful final act of rebellion from a prince who's lost his blade and his wings.
Le Baron.
We shall simply have it, and my worthless son, dance at the end of our strings.
Your Excellency.
Laying it on kinda thick, don't you think?
By your will, Excellency, we Ironbloods will see your ambitions are fulfilled.
Bon, ben c'était un beau chapitre, ça. Oh, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Arcus. Ouais, c'est un petit peu comme les téléphones aussi en même temps. Ouais.
I think the connection's finally gone through.
Yay, it worked! I never dreamed I'd be able to talk with you all like this.
Indeed. His Highness was too kind to arrange this feature.
Doesn't look like Rean or Gaius came through. Could be they're too far away. Oh, or maybe somewhere where the signal's super weak.
No matter. I'm sure we'll have more than ample opportunities to speak with them in the coming days.
That's right, and we can finally fulfill our promise. Well, you sure are fired up.
How could she not be? This is the season for reunions, after all.
Yeah, spring is here once again.
Ah, c'était le fun. Bon, fait que c'est bien pour ce soir. Je pense que je vais avoir terminé. Ça donne quand même une super bonne idée de ce que c'est. Fait que c'est The Legend of Heroes, The Trails of Cold Steel 3, qui est le début d'une nouvelle aventure pour Rean Schwarzer dans sa nouvelle école en tant qu'enseignant au lieu d'être étudiant. Fait que je vais finir avec l'animation et on va finir ça pour la soirée. Merci beaucoup pour ceux qui ont écouté jusqu'à maintenant. Et j'espère que ça vous donne le goût, en tout cas, d'être curieux pour continuer ce jeu-là, cette série-là, en fait, au complet, si vous avez l'occasion de commencer avec les 2 premiers. Donc, je vous souhaite une belle fin de visionnement et on se dit à la prochaine. Salut!